It took like solid 15 minutes for him. Uh,
15 minutes. Wait, what consulate is this?
she saw Georgia Institute of Technology and she's like, "Oh, Georgia Tech. So, are you proud of it?" She told, "Place your right hand four fingers on the scanner." Okay, it's approved. Fine, done. She's like, she didn't stop there. My bachelor's in architecture. And then I paused for a second. I forgot to answer the rest. Then she asked me, "How will you fund your education?" So she asked me, "What are your plans post masters?" She held my passport like this in the hand. She's like, Georgia Tech ranks, I don't think so, one of the best universities. I paused for like 2 seconds because I didn't get it. 2 seconds, I was like, okay, Akshat, no way you're getting rejected today. No way.
Thank you, Akshat, for doing this. Welcome to the Empower Show. That's what we are calling it now. So I'm excited for you to share your journey and learn more about your journey. And especially, this field is not like so popular. Like we were talking off the camera, that there's not a lot of content on like construction and architecture and all of it. So I'm glad that you're willing to share your journey. But before we do that, let's do like a quick intro. Who are you, like what are you doing right now, and where are you planning to go?
I've completed my bachelor's in architecture from Bangalore in the year of 2024. That's last year. Post that, I've been working as a project architect at Nandu Associates, that's situated in Hyderabad itself. So,
Mm.
in fact, my last date was on 3rd of June, and my interview was on 4th of June. So, it was kind of tricky.
Mm. Mm. And then where are you going?
I'm going to Georgia Institute of Technology. It's known as Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, for the Masters in Building Construction and Facilities Management program.
Oh, interesting. Like this, I've not heard of the. I've heard construction management, or I've heard masters in architect, or I've heard MS in architect with urban design or something like that. But this is
Yes,
slightly different. So we'll
yes,
dive deep. But before, and you just got your F1 visa approved as well, correct?
yes.
Nice, congratulations. I know we'll talk more about that as well. But what inspired you like to pursue architecture in first place? Like, was there a moment, like, or a mentor, kind of like, oh, this is why I want to do architecture?
To be honest, I just my perspective that I didn't want to sit behind the four walls and then see when you're in your 11th or 12th grade. So
Yeah.
what was running in my mind is that I don't want to do the coding type, sitting there like
Hmm.
I didn't
Hmm.
want that. So I was looking for different fields, and then in and that time itself. There was construction. My house was getting built that time, so I was
Hmm.
there, putting that, laying those bricks, each by brick, and then my room was done. So it was more of that sort. And then I had talked to my dad's friend who was an
Hmm.
architect. So he had told me that there is architecture, this is the thing. So I had gone for coaching, and then post that I had joined architecture.
So that kind of was a seed for you that, okay, I
Yes.
think this might be something that I should like consider pursuing. And I know you went to like Acharya, is that right?
Yep, that's correct. That's in Bangalore. Yeah.
Yeah. Did that influence at all in your career journey, like your design philosophy or like your approach to architecture at all?
Yes, I would say like a lot of influence on that part.
Hmm.
I don't know if I was not in that college. That's Acharya Zenavi School of Architecture. So if I was not in that college, I don't know what I would be right now. Uh, the faculty there, the design is something, you just don't. I learned, first semester I designed my own clothes, and then
Oh,
I
wow.
yeah, yes, we also did that, a model, like a superhero model. So we had created a memorial for them. Like I was doing it for Hulk. So we had to
Mm.
understand, we had to express the emotions through the shapes, through the forms. So it was a lot of, understanding of design spaces, and then how spatial analysis works. And it's not just like, you learn maybe like a residential house and then that's it. We learned from starting from stadiums, buildings, commercial complexes, malls, like you name it. So it was literally everything. We also learn to design on Mars. How what is the next future aspects of things. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Very interesting. And what are you working? You said you're working full time right now, correct?
I actually quit. So
Oh,
June
you
3rd.
did.
Yes,
Uh,
June 3rd was my last working day, and then 4th was my interview.
oh, gotcha. Okay. Wow, you quit before your interview. You were confident that you're gonna get the visa.
I was like, okay, 1 year was done. Exactly 1 year, 3 days were done, and I'm like, oh, we're done. Okay, let's. I need time
Nice.
to spend with my family and friends.
Like, yeah, I 100% agree. And so, what was your day like as a project architect? Like, since you worked entire year, so now you have a good idea. Like, what was your day to day like?
So it was more about designing those spaces. We get
Mm,
clients from different backgrounds, so we dealt with more of hotels, commercial complexes,
mm,
a lot of government institutions. Then it was also more about high end luxury residencies, so it was worth 60 to 70 crore houses. So there were a lot of different various aspects, and then I was dealing like 7 projects, in
Oh
which
wow.
yeah, 3 were ongoing and then 4 were in the designing phase. So the project starts from the design phase, then goes to the execution phase, and then last phase of is called demolition phase. So it's a life
Mm,
cycle of the building. So
mm,
every project has its own phase which goes through it. So
mm.
it involves more about like we going to site inspections, checking and seeing that the plans and all the drawings actually align with what we have actually given on the site. So that is one aspect, and also it involves a lot of brainstorming in the office itself with a team, and then you understand what better could be done. There are a lot of factors which we have to consider before like drawing a line. So
Mm.
where the windows, walls, etc., it goes on, you name it, and then it goes on. So yeah, it is
Yeah.
interesting.
How is that different? Because it looks like you're doing masters in building construction. So I'm assuming it's slightly different from designing aspect of it. This one looks like you're going to be more like a builder, like a project builder or a constructor builder or something like that. Is it, how different is this master's program, and why did you think about doing this and not masters in architect?
Honestly, while working, uh, architecture is fantasized a lot in the
Mm,
field of architecture. It is like wow, amazing. It's
mm,
nice to post on the Instagram. Show that you draw some lines, you sketch, you have those big sheets on your.
yeah,
It's actually it's amazing to do that. But then
yeah.
in reality, you can also be an architect when you become even an construction project manager, or even if you start your own construction company for that matter. So I wanted to make a much more impact or a bigger impact on the society. I
Mm,
have some goals, so maybe I wanted to align those, and then the only path which I could see is the masters in building construction. So
mm.
there's a lot of in especially Georgia Tech, there is amazing coursework which is very advanced, like maybe like for the next 20, 50 years or 100 years. So yeah.
Oh, so is that why you chose Georgia Tech over other universities, because you like the coursework a lot?
Yes, actually,
Mm.
I also got in-state tuition fee scholarship from Texas A&M, but
Mm.
then I didn't choose that. Yeah, because
Wow, बहुत पैसा है because बहुत पैसा है. No, no. I mean, I know. I was just kidding. Yeah. So that's so the reason you didn't choose scholarship, even though you got the scholarship, you're kind of emphasizing that this course, it's one hard to get into, and two, you really like it.
yes, there were a lot of factors. Like there were a lot of factors which I considered. It was a big decision for me. I'd also got into UIUC and Purdue.
Mm.
So yeah, so these are the 4 colleges, and then
And, like, yeah, how did you shortlist to just Georgia Tech?
that I don't know. Like it took me like more than a month to decide. I wanted to take
Mm.
time to decide. Uh, some it was more about my gut feeling. And also I had listed down, like, location, the coursework, then the alumni network, the job prospects, or all of those sorts. Like, I made like 10 tabular columns, and then I had listed on like, out of 10, like 9, 7, 6, 5. So totally, it was Georgia Tech which was coming up. And then also
Mm.
that feeling, as I said, I was like, okay, let's go, that's it, done, okay, no more done.
Yes, I love it. Did you consider other countries at all, or like US was your prime destination?
uh, it was very clear from the start, it was US itself.
Mm.
There were several reasons for that, and in the global scale, there is some UN, so United
Yeah.
Nations, that at for 2030, that's 2030, there are some specific goals which are being set. So US is emphasizing a lot on those goals. So those are sustainable development goals. So there are
Mm.
17 of them, in which US focuses a lot on that part. So I was really interested in that aspect, and then it really made sense for me.
Nice. Okay. Um, are you the first one to like go to United States in your family, or like has anybody else gone?
I'm actually the first one to go from my.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. So your like parents must be. Are they excited or are they nervous? Like, what's their emotion, especially after now that visa has been approved? So like, it's becoming more real for them that, oh my gosh, like my son is gonna go. So are they emotional more, or are they excited more, or both, kind of?
It is mixed, actually.
Mm,
It's like they are because I'm the only son.
mm,
So they are having they definitely are gonna miss me, I guess, and I am gonna miss them too. But actually,
mm.
what interesting is that I was like, post my visa, I was like, I came, dad, okay, thumbs up from far, from the consulate. And then he was like, he came and hugged me. So it was actually, it was more of an emotional moment for me. It was.
Yeah, yeah. How was it? So let's go to your F1 visa experience. So when you heard, congratulations, your visa is approved. How did you feel?
uh that feeling was actually surreal. uh,
Mm,
I was like, actually, there was a lot of drama. I will come to that part, but yeah,
mm.
there was a lot of drama in that, in the last. So it was nice. It was
I'm
great.
excited. I'm all for drama. Let's get to let's get to the drama part. So what happened? Is it like drama in the interview or before, or like how did you like? What was the process for your F1 visa?
So one thing that I was doing is that I was trying not to be scared. First thing,
Mm, mm,
I was not at all trying to be scared. I was just chit chatting with the people behind me, in front of me. Which college? What are you doing? So that I don't get that in myself. I don't push that pressure in myself, because that
mm,
pressure was real. Trust me, that pressure was real. So I
mm,
was like, okay, you can do it, Akshat. Come on, let's. It's just an interview. So actually, the officer whom I got, she took. There were two people in front of me,
mm,
ahead of me, and then for the first person, he was going on a B1 B2 visa.
mm.
She took like solid 15 minutes for him. uh
15 minutes. Wait, what consulate is this?
Hyderabad consulate.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
So she took a solid 15 minutes. Post that, she gave him a lot of chances. I could hear all
Mm,
of those answers and questions. She was asking him, where you're gonna stay, what is your purpose of travel. He was all giving one word answers, like yes, no, my sister, this. So basically, it was more of, you could clearly gauge that, like, okay,
mm,
you're gonna get a 214B, man.
yeah.
Then yeah, so he got a refusal. But still, seriously, at that point, it still didn't hit me, because okay, I knew that, okay, this guy is gonna get a refusal. But she gave him a lot of chances. And then there was a H1B dependent woman
Mm,
before. And then she took 6 minutes for her, 6 to 7 minutes, I assume, something around those
yeah.
lines. Yeah.
Mm,
She was very patient. She was understanding the questions. She was taking her own time, reviewing all the DS 160s. and then she got an approval. Then it was my turn. So
Mm.
yeah, I first thing she observed my for sure she observed my upper body, maybe my posture. I don't know my posture or my color of the t-shirt or whatever. I wore a polo t-shirt,
What color was it?
a white polo t-shirt.
Okay, nice.
So,
Huh.
so I went. I was about to wish her good morning, ma'am, and
Mm.
then
Mm.
before that she was like, "Good morning. Please pass me your I-20 passport." I was
Mm.
like, because I knew from the start that I had to make it more of a conversation and not like question and answers, being more robotic. I wanted to do that in back of my mind.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, should I also pass my service fee receipt? She's like, no,
Mm.
no, that's not required. Okay, then so I from the start that started, that it was more of a conversation. So
Mm.
she was chill. After that, I guess that spark was really
Mm.
important. I felt that.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So then she just went through my DS 160 and I-20 for like 30 seconds. She saw Georgia Institute of Technology and she's like, oh, Georgia Tech. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. So are you proud of it? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'm super proud of it. She's
Yeah.
like, you better be proud of it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's Georgia Tech, so yeah.
Then I was like, oh, so for my first thing was like, oh, she knows it is because it is Georgia Institute of Technology. And then she
Mm.
told us, oh, Georgia Tech. So I understood that, okay, she knows about the college. So I am
Mm.
safe. Akshat, you're
Mm.
safe. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, cool. Post that, then she told, place your right hand four fingers on the scanner. Okay, okay, it's approved, fine, done. Then she's like, she didn't stop there. She was like, then I added upon that because I had to. So I told, yes, Georgia Tech is one of the best universities, ma'am, in the world, for my field. She was like, yeah, yeah, let me check, let me look it up in the internet. Huh? So she was laughing. There's more of that funny conversation.
Yeah.
Then I thought maybe, yeah, she'll tell your visa is approved. Yeah, it's no, she didn't tell that. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, after placing that, my right hand was still on the this conversation happening, and then my right hand was still on the
Mm.
that
Mm.
scanner. I asked because I again conversation. So I was like, "Can I remove it, ma'am?" She was like, "No, no, hold on for 2 seconds," and then she was
Mm.
like, "Okay, you can remove it now." Then she was asking me what program. So I told it's building construction. She stopped me, and then she after that she really, I guess the decision was made then is
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess. I
Yeah.
Because after that she really didn't bother about my answer. She was like, okay. She was not even looking at me. She was just typing her own. I guess maybe the notes.
Mm.
Yeah. So post that, then she asked me, like, so it's here. It's architecture and buildings. So in the CIP code. So I told her that
Mm.
yes, it's a CIP code. It comes under this. So yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That it makes sense. It makes sense. She asked me, what is your bachelor's in? So I was like, my bachelor's in architecture. And then I paused for a second. I forgot to answer the rest. So like I completed it in 2024. I graduated in the month of May.
Mm.
She was like, okay, how many universities did you apply? I told, and how many university did you apply and get into? So I
Mm.
told, I've got into four universities. I've got into all of these universities, and I applied to four universities: University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, Purdue, Texas A&M, and Georgia Tech. She was like, "Ha, yeah, it makes sense. Georgia Tech is the best among all." I'm like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
She's answering on your behalf. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Then she asked me, how will you fund your education?
Mm.
So I told I've secured an education loan from MPOWER, and also family saving funds of worth. And then she stopped. She's like, okay, I got that.
Mm.
So she asked me, what are your plans post masters? And then I'm
Mm.
like, okay, I got the chance. I told, yes, my primary aim is to pursue my masters in Georgia Tech. Post that, I'll return back to India. I told primarily for two reasons. First, I want to start my own construction company, which focuses on two aspects, which is sustainability in the built environment, and also providing houses to the low income groups or the marginalized communities. So she was pretty impressed, I guess. She was like, okay. hmm and
Mm.
then I also told the second point that I'm the only son for my parents. She gave me a huge smile. She's like, haha, okay, something like, yeah. And then so this was all done. So she took 10 seconds. She typed it out, and then she passed back my I-20, and she had the passport with her. For after 5 seconds, I was standing straight. Okay, she get for me, I was like, okay, I got back my I-20
Yeah.
and passport. Okay, cool. I got that done. And I'm like, she held my passport like this in the hand. She's like, Georgia Tech ranks, I don't think so, one of the best universities. I paused for like 2 seconds because I didn't get it. I'm like, no, officer, it does. It was much on the bolder tone. Then she stopped me, and then she's like, ha ha ha, your visa is approved. Have a nice day. And
Oh
then,
wow.
yeah, and then congratulations, go change the world. I'm like, thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. And then
Amazing. Yeah.
everyone around me were laughing. So that
Yeah.
that 2 seconds, I was like, okay, Akshat, no way you're getting rejected today. No way. It was like
Yeah.
that. It
Oh
was
wow. That's wild. Crazy, crazy experience. I'm excited that it happened, but yeah, it's like she was having fun with you, kind of.
yes, yes, yes. Maybe I thought it was for two reasons. That
Mm.
maybe she wanted to see actually whether I know that Georgia Tech is the best or not, or maybe she wanted to test that, or else it was more of like, let's like, just like,
Yeah, I'm also thinking like Georgia Tech again, like you said, it's one of the top universities, and it takes a lot of like someone who is ambitious, someone who's like well done in their life. They'll get it. Like not everybody's gonna get it. So sh- she kind of knows that you are like a genuine student, not like just random person who's going to Georgia Tech. Because not random person are gonna get it. That's my guess. I don't know, and so that could be. And then she's like, okay, let's just have fun, like just like ask some questions. At least that's what it looks like. The officer was in that mode.
yes, yes. But
Yeah.
she was definitely taking a lot of notes. She
Mm.
was she took her own time. She just didn't let students or people just go away. She actually took a
Mm.
lot of time. And I guess it's more about that confidence you possess, or you're trying to prove that to her or to the officers there. I heard, because when I was standing in the line, I was just hearing to all the conversations around me. So a lot of officers were like, "Come to the point, just be straight." They were very like very rude. They were like, "If the university is good, I guess the university does like major aspect of your job done, gets the job done."
Mm. Mm.
But I've heard like they were getting like, there were a lot of technical questions that was being asked. Maybe I guess architecture is, maybe she is not that aware. I don't know what happened there.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
Georgia Tech. I don't know what, but yeah. She was like, okay, cool, done. I was like happy, and then I just came out.
Nice. Yeah. Love it. I know you mentioned you took the loan from Empower. How was the process of getting the loan? Like, was it simple, straightforward, like how was the process?
Actually, it took me one business day. Uh,
What? To get
yes,
approval?
yes, it was just one business day. That's it. And then I got instant approval from the. I got the letter from Empower in my mail, and then I used that. So
I think Georgia Tech is doing the magic. It's like you're getting approval in visas, approval in loans. Hopefully, once you come here, you'll do amazing things over here as well. That's awesome. What are your plans now? Now that you have approved, like, have you booked the flights? Have you booked your apartments, or is that something that you're working on right now?
I had booked my flights 1 month ahead before my visa interview itself.
full confidence, quitting one day before, 1 month before.
Yeah, so
1 month before you booked it. So like, which flight are you going by?
Etihad.
Hmm.
So that's
So
very,
are you going to where are you going from? Hyderabad to Abu Dhabi?
yeah, Hyderabad, Abu Dhabi to Atlanta.
Hmm. Nice. So your port of entry probably will happen in Abu Dhabi. I think so.
Yes,
But
yeah, yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
nice. Okay. And so what about apartments, roommate? Is that done, or are you
Uh,
still working on that?
this week, we'll get that done this week itself. We are looking for that, but roommates are finalized. It's just that we need to get the lease done.
Okay. What's the typical rent over there for Georgia Tech students?
It for per room it approximately comes up to $1,100, $1,000 to $1,100.
Oh, wow. Like
Yes,
for your personal room, or is it shared?
for a personal room.
Okay. You
So
have a lot of money, so that's okay. Yeah. But 1,000 to 1,200 is the rent, is what you're saying.
yes, that's right.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice. Amazing. What's your plan from now to before flying? I'm assuming you're flying in August. So,
Yes.
what are you looking forward to? What are you doing? Like, what are your top priorities?
There are a lot of priorities to be done.
Mm.
I also wanted to take the course of yours, that is the job hunting, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Well,
So
I mean, you are Empower customer, so you actually get the live version of that course. So tomorrow
oh,
is our first session. So hopefully you will be there. Okay, got it. So number one is job hunting preparation.
yes.
What is next in your list?
Next, there are a research paper which I'm been working on.
Mm,
Maybe that has to be published.
mm.
So that is one that also it's related to my field itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there are a lot of logistics. I have not started anything. I'm just like absorbing all that, and then I'm
You're
like,
probably
okay,
gonna watch my packing video to see
yeah,
what all things to pack.
already done, already done. I made a list already. Like
Okay,
yeah,
nice. Great. That's amazing. So shopping, packing, spending time with family. Nice.
yes, yeah.
Cool.
So
Amazing. What is one advice would you give to the students who are planning their journey like for the fall 2026, like from in terms of preparing their application and visa and all of it?
start early. Be first come first serve basis is always. I definitely agree with that. I
Hmm.
cannot agree enough on that part.
Hmm.
Make sure you write your own SOP.
Hmm.
SOP is the game changer. As so you need to have a theme. Like let's say going to Georgia Tech is not your final aim.
Hmm.
Georgia Tech is a stepping stone for you to go to the final end goal. So
Hmm.
not make someone or the university in your SOP feel that okay, Georgia Tech is my dream, or let's say any other university is my
Hmm.
dream.
Hmm.
That maybe is not a great idea.
Hmm.
And also the theme has to be followed among all of the like your LORs, your
They need
SOP.
to follow the cohesive
Yes.
story. Yeah.
So it has to tell like from where did you start, what has actually sparked you. Like it can be a very small idea which has sparked you. You're changing your field. You know
Hmm.
how you write that, how you narrate those aspects. Every word matters in your SOP. Uh,
Hmm.
I had taken a lot of time for my SOP. I had taken more than like 3 to 4 months to just to
Hmm.
curate it properly, and
Hmm.
then only I had started to apply. I was a bit late, but then maybe because I don't know what has done that, but yes, that
Well, you still have four admits scholarship at in Texas A&M, so mm, even if you're late, you still made it. So that's awesome.
yes,
You
that
took
is.
time for like working on the application and the material for that application. So I think that was worth it.
So also maybe being proactive is really good. Being one step ahead of people always helps us a lot. So
Mm,
yeah, that thing, and being proactive maybe is a better option, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, amazing, love it. You didn't mention they should watch my videos, but it's okay.
Uh, Definitely, I've been watching your videos for the past 1.5 to 2 years, I guess.
Mm.
Like, maybe if you see, it's like all of them have those red lines, and
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Yes, yes. Awesome. Um, Thank you, Akshat, for doing this. And like you added a lot of value to the Empower show, and that's one of our thing is to add value for our audience. So again, thank you so much for giving your time. I'm excited for you. All the best for your journey, and hopefully, I get to see you when you are in United States in Georgia Tech, and do this again, maybe.
Thank you so much. It was pleasure meeting with you, and
Thanks.
then I could also share my experience, which would help a lot of people. Definitely, I'm looking forward to meet you in person.